Hello everyone, this is Trena from John's Furniture Repair in the shop with another project today. And it's this little table and chair set. There's actually 4 chairs, 2 of them in the works right now. And we're just doing a refinish and a re-glue on the chairs and changing it to a new color. So let me show you some details. Okay, so here's the table. It's all kind of that nice colonial orange color that we see so many times. And it's in relatively great shape, and the finish is just deteriorated and started to flake off in places. It's really beautiful maple underneath and really excellently built furniture. It's got 4 chairs, so here's 2 of the chairs, and you can just see water damage and you know, some paint and scratches and just love over the years. And we've got 1 chair here apart on the table, ready for getting cleaned up and scraped down and getting it all clean. Here's one that we weren't taking apart. It was pretty sturdy. And we've just got it all stripped, and we're working on sanding all the pieces together, which is a little bit more work, but that's okay. It's turning out really nice. And they've got a really interesting, and I've seen these a couple times, but not for a while actually, a little shelf to hold a couple of leaves so they don't get banged around in the closet or so. So we'll give that a little cleanup and some new felts inside for the leaves to sit up against. But in general, it's a really sturdy, excellent set, and it's going to be going back into the family's home and be their main table again. So it's just really well made. The maker, this is actually American furniture, here's the stamp here. I haven't seen this before. I'm mostly versed in Canadian furniture, so I've seen a lot more American furniture now that I'm out here close to Detroit. So I'm not even sure what that says. Brent, some of you American viewers would know. Maybe there's a better sticker on that one, because a couple of them had the paper stickers as well. Bent and something. Colonial chairs of quality. Yeah, so anyways, they're just really well made. Made of excellent rock maple that is never gonna die. And we're just gonna give it a new spruce up. So let's get to it. morning, everyone. Notice my new apron? I was sent this morning from one of my favorite product makers a early Christmas present. They've noticed that I've been using their stuff on the YouTube channel, and they decided to send over some products and say thank you. That's not needed, but I sure do appreciate it, and some really beautiful stuff in here, including this. I always need another apron because I make a mess of all of them, so just a big thank you to Goudey for doing this. Let me show you what they sent me. First of all, just a really nice personalized letter from the president, just thanking me for using and choosing their products. And I honestly just love their products, so this is just a special shout out to me. Sent me a really nice, I've got their oak samples for their solvent-based stains, but they sent me a set of their NGR stains. I don't know if you've used NGR stains. NGR stands for non-grain raising, and I use them sometimes for spraying, but they sent me a set of their samples on birch, which is really nice. So just a whole range of their color fan. It's like a whole box of these guys here, and really nice to have, so I can show customers those colors and give them more options. Then they sent me a Easy Mix kit, and I haven't looked at this completely, but it looks like it's just a bunch of products to do your mixing. So always nice to get another pail for mixing, and inside I've got a couple other sizes of pails. Like, look at all this stuff. We got like 4 pails, we got screen lids, got filters, little brushes, charts for formulas, like all just really useful stuff here in the shop. I've got one of these guys for spreading epoxy match card. You do a little hole and you look, I'll show you how that works later. This stuff is cool anyways and very useful. Yeah, and then just like some reusable stir sticks and stuff when I was using the wood. These are always awesome to get. I've got their catalog with their full stains and lacquers. I haven't tried their lacquer, maybe I should. And then they've got just a bunch of other products that I haven't even looked into. Now they carry a water-based line as well, so I've heard good things about that too. And sent me a wood bleaching kit, which definitely used that. We just used it in the last library job that we did. A couple of satin, a water-based pro poly for, it looks like for flooring, low odor, low VOC, haven't tried that one before. And semi-gloss water-based polyurethane for exterior wood, non-yellowing, cool. Very, very cool. And of course, some more gear. Got a cute little toque and a shirt and some pens from Dover. So Dover, I think I used to use Dover stuff back with my dad, so I don't know if they're the same company or what, but Dover is a really awesome company where you can get a lot of the touch-up stuff through. They're an American company, so a lot of my viewers are from the USA, and you might be able to get a lot of the same products that I use in the shop through them. So they've got a couple of things here. We've got a touch-up pen with a marker tip, and then touch-up pen with a little bit more of a different type of chiseled tip, and then we've got a crayon for maple color. So all really useful stuff that I use, and they obviously took some time to look at my channel and see what I do in the shop. So I really appreciate when people take the time to look at what we do here and then support us accordingly. So thank you, Goudey. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. Anyways, let's get back to work. All right, so worked through all these chairs and now we're on to coloring them. And we're going to be using a brown mahogany Goudey stain and get these things a little darker so you can see the original color back here on the table. It's still there. So I'll show you what the color is looking like here. Just throw some gloves on. Show you on this back piece. This is gonna update this thing really nicely, this whole set. Yeah, so there you go. Pretty nice compared to what it was here. Got a lot more of the brown tones instead of orange. You can see there. So yeah, that'll be nice. So I'll get to stay in the whole chair. All right, so I've got the table taken apart and the skirt has been stripped. Just finishing cleaning up the base here, and got the two drop leaves stripped as well, and both of the inserts are stripped. So I've just been working on getting this all cleaned up. Last thing is these legs and the top of the main part of the table. So once that's all stripped, then we'll just get it all sanded and prepped like we did the chairs, and get it stained, and then hopefully we can finish this one before Christmas too. Hi guys, it's Trena from John's Furniture Repair, And I got a surprise when I got home. I went on a visit, came home, my husband bought me a pile of houseplants. They did not have any tags. I don't know what they are, and I was really confused. So I was like, you've bought us so many more children, and I don't know what to do with them. Look at them. We've got this guy, and this guy, and those guys, and those guys, and these guys. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? And then I was like, where can I learn how to take care of something or learn a new skill, and I don't know what I'm doing? And I thought, Skillshare. Got on my computer, pulled up my account, and guess what? Ton of, actually there's like a whole page full of classes on houseplants and plant care and diseases on plants, and I found this one by Carmen Whitehead, and she was really, really methodical in her approach, and I learned a whole bunch of stuff from her and ended up being able to identify all these plants and learn how to take care of each of them. So a couple of key points she taught me about not having excess water and lighting and when to fertilize. I didn't know you had to fertilize indoor plants, and humidity for tropical plants. And I wrote a bunch of stuff down, and I ended up repotting one of my spider plants here. So this is my little project from my class that I took, and look how pretty that is. So I'm gonna do that for all of them, and I learned a lot from her class. And if you have questions about something you don't know, there's probably a class for it, so check it out. For those of you who don't know what Skillshare is, it's an online platform where there's a ton of pros who have classes available, and you can learn a ton of different things on there. Check them out. And for the first 1,000 people who click on the link in my description below this video, will get a free 1-month trial. So do check it out. There's a ton of stuff on there to learn, and I think you'll enjoy it. Cheers. right, so here it is, all finished up. The color looks really, really nice. Such a good update for this piece, and this maple is such beautiful maple, and it's just really popping with this color. So it was brown mahogany from Goudey, again, if you're wondering. And we just stripped, sanded, and stained, and 4 coats of lacquer on the table, 3 on the chairs. And yeah, we re-glued all the chairs, took care of some wobbly joints. So those are all good to go. They all got new gliders on the bottom, same with the table. And it's ready for a New Year's party. So thanks for joining me on this one again, guys. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and hit the little bell too if you want to be notified when we make new videos. And if you want to buy me a coffee for all the work I do in the shop and to say thank you for the videos, there'll be a link in the description below. And yeah, have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Cheers.